I'm so proud of me. Put the streets on top where they supposed to be. The sky is the limit, that's what Jesus said.
Welcome. This is the brand new episode of Easy Said. Now, you've seen the last couple of joints, those clips. Now we changing things up. Easy Said will be premiering on this channel 2 times a week, once Mondays, and also the second one will be on Friday. The Monday episode covers what happens over the weekend. The Friday episode wraps up the whole week. So without further ado, let's get into it, man. Now, this weekend was really surrounded by the Super Bowl. Now, the Super Bowl, man, going into the weekend, going into Sunday, you just believe that the Super Bowl is going to be one of those games where it come down to the last play. You know, the theatrics, it's the Super Bowl. You're going to get some good commercials. You're going to get a nice halftime show. But the game, the game, we thought that the game was going to be a little better. The Eagles put belt to ass. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The Eagles play like their freedom was on the line. The Chiefs, I don't know what happened. The Chiefs went in there and laid down. And it's funny because the Chiefs didn't get a lot of calls I felt like they should have got. And they did not take that well. It seems that the NFL and the referees said, oh, y'all trying to come at our credibility? Watch this. So now, that's going to put the referee thing to rest for a little bit. At least for the whole offseason. Because the Chiefs didn't benefit from that. But the Eagles, I think the Eagles played good and well enough that they was going to beat the refs if the refs tried. The Eagles was dominating, man. One thing that stuck out was their front four. They didn't blitz at all. They didn't blitz the whole game. Their front four gave Patrick Mahomes and that Chiefs offensive line HE double hockey sticks, man. Put them down. Shout out to Philadelphia Eagles, man. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Saquon didn't have a big game, but he's a champion. He went from being one of the bottom teams in the NFL on the Giants to the next year cashing out on the ring, man. Sometimes it work like that, Then you got the Tyreek Hills who he leaves the Super Bowl team and it look like he ain't never going back there. So it works both ways, man. If you want to change, but be more like Saquon and not like Tyreek when it comes to making decisions about your career. Well, yeah, but you already know the Super Bowl was not all about that. The halftime show, Kendrick Lamar, and watching it in real time, if I have to be real, like if I want to really critique it, I felt like it was a little too fast for a rap concert. It seems like it was well, like the work, the moves, the choreography, all that stuff was cool. Having Samuel Jackson out there was dope. It gave you that, this is a real performance. But I felt like it was just a little too fast with not having all that time, I'm not sure how long it was, 15, 30 minutes. I think it was about like 15, close to 20 minutes, how long the show was. But he performed a lot of songs. He brought SZA out. They did 2 songs. He was flirting with playing Not Like Us. And then when he finally did it, you heard the whole crowd sing A minor. And then, and Mustard. You hear the crowd do those 2, man. But I saw 2 waves of reactions for that. I saw the first wave was Kendrick killed it. Kendrick was real good. Kendrick killed it. Drake should hide for 6 months. It's over for Drake. But as time went along, the people that didn't like it started to get loud. Saying, yo, man, this is whack. It was trash. The worst Super Bowl halftime ever. Right? And I honestly feel like as long as you have rap acts up there, you're going to get a whole lot of this is the worst halftime of all time because it's a majority thing, and the majority of the people don't listen to hip hop, you know, or really understand what was going on in Kendrick's performance. But I bet these next couple of days you won't see people decode everything that went down in that performance, man. But you know, at the end, my favorite part was at the end when you turned the TV off and you saw Game Over in the crowd. So that should be it. Drake, he said it's over. It's over. Kendrick, you said it's over. It's over. Let's move on. Now, it's a couple other people that's saying things like Kendrick didn't perform none of his classics and he was leaning more towards the current stuff and the Drake stuff. I don't care what he played. If he did not play Not Like Us or TV Off, really Not Like Us, if he didn't play that, I think it would have been a lot more people that would have said, yo, that set sucked. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole thing was basically that. Like, if Kendrick does not do Not Like Us, would he have been in the Super Bowl as a headliner? That is a maybe. That is a maybe. Especially when you go back to he had a little part in Dr. Dre's set. So it's like, okay, it kind of makes sense that he has his own thing since he's the newest out of that act. But yeah, I didn't think that him playing the classics, it don't matter what he played. If he ain't played Not Like Us, it would have been a disaster. It would have been a disaster, and people would have said he fumbled the opportunity. So he did it, and I'm pretty much sure this is the end of it. So everyone can go about their business. Everybody can get back to work and do their thing. You know, if I had to grade Kendrick's performance 1 through 10, let me do it. Let me do the letters. Let me do letters from A to F. I'm gonna give it an A minus. I know I wasn't about to say A minor. A minus. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna do. Like, cause the minus goes because it felt like that he was rushing a little bit. Like I said, it's tough to do this as a rap. Like for a rapper to do this and that, like just switch through songs that quick, moving around like that, and then try to say the lyrics because it kind of sounded like the mic was a little off a little bit. I'm not too sure. I would like to know someone's opinion that was out there. You feel me? About how did he sound? Did he sound clear out there? But it didn't sound too clear. The only thing that sounded clear was SZA, and it was so clear. I was like, is she lip singing? Is she lip singing? All right, whatever. Sing that. All right. But that's that. The Super Bowl halftime show, man. So shout out to everyone. Shout out to the Eagles. Shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to Gilly the Kid because he was going real hard with the Eagles this year, documenting everything. So the fact that the Eagles won, I'm pretty sure they got something as far as like everything that Gilly went throughout the year. They're going to make a full movie out of it. They have to. They have to, man. I'm looking. And the Super Bowl, yo, dog, the Chiefs was booed so crazy. You would have thought that this was a Philly home game. Philly had so much reputation. They definitely won the attendance war because the Chiefs got booed coming out. Taylor Swift got booed with every time they showed her. Like, dog, it was crazy, man. It was really a hostile takeover. The Philadelphia fan base and the Eagles took over Super Bowl weekend. We got to talk about the war of pettiness, wilding out, crashing out. You know, now one of the individuals I don't feel is crashing out. I feel is real calculated. Someone else is like 60%. I think that is not calculated. 40% is like, all right, it's calculated, but 60% is more like the intention. The attention is not all on me, right? So you have Kanye West, who was going at it this weekend with a whole bunch of people crashing out, saying a whole lot of things that I'm not going to say here. You probably won't see none of the tweets up here as I'm speaking. Kanye was wilding out. Got to the point where I believe he was even sending messages out about Taylor Swift. Like, it was just trying to, it was like a whole bunch of look at me type of things, man. Kanye, but this is what Kanye does. This is what Kanye does. Kanye, it's hard to like really judge it, right? Because you don't know if he has a real problem or he just loves attention. If he's not getting that attention, when people want attention, they might do anything to get it. And when they come to them tweets, Kanye's a beast. Recently, as recent as damn near, I want to say last night or something, because I think I seen it last night, but Young Buck had something to say. And Young Buck said this.
Shout out to Big Meech. Welcome home. Quit playing with dude. Quit playing with dude. You know, I'm going to say that much. Over and out. I catch y'all when I catch y'all. It's Buck, bitch. Y'all know what it is.
Now, Young Buck, I don't know where he came from. Granted, it's like when you hear all the stories about G-Unit, BMF, Tony A would say, yo, Buck will go hang with them. 50 would say, yo, Buck will go hang with them. So Buck got some love for them, from each of them, right? And he just had to, it's like, Buck, you should just not talk about 50 now. Like, you should just not, because you're not going to win. Because number one, we heard you on the tape crying. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't the fact that you was crying. It was what you was saying while you was crying. It's like, yo, dog, what is this, right? Second of all, I don't know how viral it went, but it was that situation in the grocery store when the blogger, you know what I'm saying, called you out and, you know, kind of made you look funny in that, right? And then the third one is allegedly you're a fan of the movie Transformers. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. You should just chill out. It ain't time for you to come out and talk. If you want to come out and talk about something else. Don't talk about 50, you know, because this going to always come out right after, immediately. So 50 said what he had to say, commenting on that. Also, over the weekend, man, we seen the video circling around Kodak Black sitting in the street eating chicken. Now, if y'all missed the video, here go the video right here.
Free advertisement, you already recording the wrong thing. Take a seat next to him, Enjoy that food, Take a seat next to him, brother. Hold on, bro. I want to be part of that shit, bro. I want to join that, bro. Oh, that motherfucker. Yeah, for the people. Boy, you want something, though?
Tell them folks what's going on. Tell them like that. What the hell going on?
I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Come on, let's go.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. It looked like he was trolling. It looked like he trolling, man. The only reason why I feel like he trolling is because I seen the actual cameraman pull up towards the end of the video. But I don't know, man. It's a lot of people out there saying, pray for Kodak, pray for Kodak. And I low-key think Kodak's kind of playing into it. He's been doing a lot of stuff lately. We don't really know what's going on with him, man. I know what Easy said. Easy said, attention is a hell of a drug.
I'm so proud of me. Put the streets on top where they supposed to be. The sky is the limit, that's what Jesus said. Jesus said.